What's going on, guys? Bio here, back with me, Genetic Gladiators. So let's get into this. We are going to be doing the new PvP season. We're going to be doing about 10 matches or so. So let's get into this. I'm just changing my defense. Normally I really don't care at this point. There's really no reason to make it that great of defense. I'm just going to put my top 3 mutants, or my highest level mutants currently, as my defense. There's not gonna be that many people attacking me. Even if they do, it's fine. There's only like a couple, probably less than 2,000 points to get into gold currently. But I mean, the more we go on, the faster, or the more it's gonna be, and the more we're gonna get attacked. So then I'll change it to something that I actually need. For now, we're just gonna mess around, pick some random mutants, random stuff. Probably end up using cheap tags, because right now I'm not even in the top like 50%. We'll see here in a minute how much points I actually get, but usually for the first maybe couple days I stay under the top 10%, which means I'm not going to really be facing anybody that hard. Even if I do, most of the times their evils are going to be crazy high, because that's usually how it works. I find all these lower level ones, and then I find somebody that's like evo some of levels like 200-300 plus, which is insane. But there are people out there with that high of an evo, so we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm messing around. The video before this was actually supposed to come out the day the evo ended. I did play it for about an hour, I believe it was, and I just didn't have time to actually get it out. So yeah, that's why I usually don't post PvP all the time, because usually when I have videos I never get them done. So I will post that, of course, because it was like an hour. I don't know if I'll probably split it up into like maybe 2 or 3, because I doubt anybody wants to watch an hour-long video. So maybe like 20 minutes a piece. Just put out 3 of them. That's probably what I'm going to do. But yeah, that'll be out before this one. Of course, I'll probably get this one out at the same time, because the other one was supposed to be posted like 3 days ago or something like that, when the other event ended. I just didn't get to it, and yeah, I just wanted to get up into the gold status. I ended up getting into gold at the last second, which I didn't actually record. I recorded for about an hour trying to make it into silver. I think I was at like top 4%, and yeah, I got back on in the last like 30 minutes, attacked somebody that gave me a ton of points, and got back on when the event was over and had gold. So I got lucky on that one. I don't know how many points I got off the guy that gave me gold, but ended up getting both the silver and gold stars. So yeah, that usually happens with PvP. I mean, I record it most of the time, I just never actually put it out. So you can see it doesn't always look at this. Sum of levels 404. That is insane. That means his evo is 100 plus. And he could be like tricking us and having one set really high and the other two set at about what, like 60 or something like that. So you never know what level they're gonna be at. But yeah, he doesn't even have that great of orbs. So either he won the jackpot and got a ton of gold, or he purchased a ton of gold, or something of that nature, because a level 100 plus does take quite a bit of gold to get. And or credits. Credits I don't think he used, because I would have had my evo past that by now if we were using credits, because I have a ton of them. Most likely use gold though. But let's actually check his level. He should be up at the top after we get through this page and see what level he is, or fame. Oh, no, didn't show it. Or was it in the beginning? I think it was in the beginning. Dang it. I know there's a point where it shows you their level. I don't really pay attention to that, because I'm not interested in that. But yeah, that guy's some of level 400. That's insane. Hardly ever see that. Every once in a while I'll see it, but usually they're like the more well-known people. I don't know who that was at all. They didn't have a picture on their Facebook thing, but Yeah, 400, so he's 100 plus, that's insane. Currently at level 64, I have been leveling up my Evo quite a bit, so it's taking me forever to actually level up my mutants. Sorry about my tag if you guys have been using it. But, I mean, if you're this high of a level and have this many mutants, it takes forever to level up mutants, and I keep leveling up my Evo. First it was at 61, then it was 62, 63, 64, and now it's at 64, and it's about to go up another one. But instead of actually getting another level on that, I went and bought the mutant in the shop, the crow one, so there's 500 gold down right there. So it's probably going to take me a little bit of time to get up to the 900 gold. I might even hit the credit one before I hit the 900 gold, so it's going to be another level on my Evo, and then when I hit the gold one, it'll be another one. So I mean, my Evo has been going up quite a bit, and I haven't been able to actually keep up with the amount of EXP on the mutants. I mean, I've been using the 200%, but you can see it takes forever, and I lost that one. Oh my god. The tag on that one kind of sucked. But anyway, it takes forever to get up multiple mutants to a high level. But I will try to get one of the platinums up to 64. Currently it's X27, so yeah, I kind of use that one quite a bit, especially for like PvP and stuff like that, so that's why it's a higher level than the rest of them. But once I start doing the other stuff, I'll be able to get the Zinger, Thor, or many of the other mutants that I have in platinum as my tag. So sorry, it may take a little bit of time, but I mean, my Evo keeps going up and I can't really do much about that, so it's pretty hard to keep up with getting mutants leveled. And even if I want to use the EXP, like energy drink or the jars or whatever they're called, I would have to use like the drink ones. I think it's like 20 plus to get up one level, and then the jars I think are a little bit less, but those are a little bit harder to get. So I mean, even if I wanted to use those, it would take a ton of them to get up one mutant to 64. From like 62, it would be like, what, a couple hundred maybe? I don't know, depending on what level they are, it takes quite a bit. This guy's some of levels 216. I'm not going to be able to beat him. I might be able to take out maybe one or two of his mutants, but in the end he's probably going to destroy me, especially depends on his gems and his mutants. He's got Tengu and stuff like that, so yeah, I would have probably got wrecked on this one. I am still trying to get a ton of other mutants leveled as well, and I have like 7 gold stars that I still need to get done and leveled, so I got a ton of mutants to level. It's pretty hard to keep up, especially with the new ones coming out and me getting the newer ones, purchasing them or whatever, and trying to get them out and leveled and all that stuff. So yeah, it's pretty hard to keep up with the tag all the time. Try to do a little bit better job, but sometimes you get a little bit behind. Usually I have Denzinger, but sometimes I don't always use him, so like X27 is my fastest currently. I don't think I have the level 3 speed orb on him. I need to put that on him at some point. I was hoping they would make a platinum version, so I would just make 2 new X27s and use better orbs, but since we can't actually do that, I'm probably going to have to end up wasting the level 2 one on him and switching out for a level 3, so that's going to kind of suck. That's a lot of gold basically down the drain on the orbs, so yeah, that kind of sucks. But our points are only 920. We're top 28%, so we still got a long ways to go before we start facing a ton of high people. I mean, I'll get one here or there, as you can see, but normally until you get up to the top 10, you're not going to be fighting people of your level. I don't know why it's like that. It's a little bit broken in that sense, especially if it's later on during the event when everyone has like 3,000-4,000 points or some crazy amount. It's a lot easier to get up to like top 4% a lot quicker. It may take like an hour like my last video, but it is easier to get there than doing it from day to day. Although from day to day you can do like 10 fights a day, 20 fights a day, and then get there on time. Plus you have more tag and better tags because you use the higher ones a lot more in the fights. So that's the advantage of doing PvP every day. I will be trying to do PvP a lot more if it doesn't have commentary, sorry. But sometimes I don't get to it as fast like the last one. It took me like a couple days to actually get done, so yeah, that was my fault. But that's usually what happens with PvP. I will try to get out more PvP, of course. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, we're just using random stuff. Actually, I'm gonna go back. Can we go back on that? Let's go back on that and actually use Thor. So you can see there's my Thor and Platinum. If I want him as my tag, gotta get him up from 41 to 64. So there's a 20 level gap of EXP that I need to get. That's a lot of EXP to get in a short amount of time. Fights take a little bit of time as well, and like 20 levels right there is gonna be a couple hours of me sitting there and trying to get it up. So yeah, it's not always doable, but when I do get it to a better tag, hopefully I'll stop getting messages about it, because everyone always messages me about my tag. But I mean, I always show you guys I keep getting up my Evo. It's not the easiest of things to keep up with. So I think that's going to be about it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. I'll try to keep up with this, maybe at least 10 fights, maybe a little bit more a day. I don't know if I'm going to do commentary over all of them, but yeah, we're top 23%, and we'll talk to you guys later.